got a fish on. She came from Planet Claire. I know she came from there. She drove a Plymouth satellite faster than the speed of light. I'll be back. I got a fish on here. We're going in. We're going for the kill. Try and catch me a big fish today. Wow! Never get a chance to go skate if you ain't too old. Get one of these all-terrain skateboards. I got all-terrain skateboard, Atom longboard, 41 inch. Got the 100mm wheels on it. That thing rolls. That's one of the best skateboards to just ride on the parks and stuff. Ride that thing around the park. It's called the Atom longboard, Atom all-terrain longboard. Really cool board. get on that board and I can get out my funk, usually just riding around. It's a pretty cool looking board. People like to comment on it. To be honest with you, when I grew up in San Diego, it's different out here. The people out here don't really see surfboards, especially inland. I'm from the beach, so you spend like a lot of your days just on the beach surfing. We used to go out and go surf and just have our boards, and, just wear wetsuits all day or bathing suit, whatever. Out here, you don't see a lot of that. It's like, for me, it's a full culture shock. But on the other hand, I'm a little too old to just be. I'm not too old, but I don't want to be like that grizzled old dude on the beach just walking with dirty feet, walking around the beach with dirty feet all day. Just going up to girls that are more than half my age younger. I mean, that's ridiculous. There's a lot of guys, a lot of people do that, hang out at the bars and just kind of bum around the beach. I mean, I've seen it growing up. And I guess it just wasn't what I wanted out of life, I don't want to be that 50-year-old guy just going into bars, talking to freaking 20-year-old girls, and spending my days just roaming the beach. I mean, it sounds alright, but not much of a life, really. I mean, maybe if you just go through your life, drunk and just passing days all the time, like whatever. But that's not really what I wanted to do with my life. I really aspired to be a beach bum until I died. So I went to work, had a job, had a few different jobs, and just basically did the best I could at it. I can go out and do whatever I want, but I don't really choose to bum on the beach. So I get a skateboard, ride skateboard around, like my skateboard. Guitar, I like playing my guitar. Not much into hanging out anymore with friends. I don't really have many friends anymore. Most of my friends are either dead or in the bars. Or, I don't know, maybe living on the beach, or I don't know. So I playing this ultimate fishing. That's one of my favorite games. Play these kind of games. Pretty harmless, They're not overly exciting and fast. You can kind of just reel this thing in pretty slow. Don't really have to go heavy on the drag. And try to get up the leaderboard on here. Try to do the best I can with it, playing these games. I mean, I don't know, what do you do when you're 60 years old? I have no idea. I mean, been playing video games for like 35 years. And I don't really want to stop. So, yeah, these, you got these, the other rainbow trout. Rainbow trout's getting a little bigger here. Definitely getting some size on my rainbow trouts. It's 13 kilos. That's a $200 fish. $14,000 in the bank. My guitar, I play a Fender Strat, Fender Squire, electric Fender Squire. I've had this guitar for a while. Anybody want to see it? It's a nice, pretty colored guitar. It's a Strat. It's a bullet Strat. Fender Squire bullet Strat. Got all kinds of little pickups and stuff on it. You got that little wow Alright, that is a Fender Strat. Fender Strat, Stratocaster. And so I'm playing guitar and playing a fishing game over here. Kind of trying to multitask my way through this day. Yeah, that's all I got to talk about anymore. I don't really have much to say. Anybody ever consider going to the Marines? Anybody ever consider going to service? I gotta tell you one thing. When you go in and you sign the dotted line and they do your service, you're in for life, dude. What I mean is that you may go in the service and you'd be spending 4 years there, 3 years, 20 years, whatever. But when they get out, they got your number. They know who you are. There is no, hey, dude, I'm just John, dude. You know, it's like, no, you are such and such veteran. Which is really a trip because I served in 2 different services, but I tell you, I always look at myself as just being Dave. You know, never really looked at myself as being Mr. Veteran. I don't like all the hype behind it either. You know, I don't buy into the wearing my Marine Corps veteran hat. I don't get into all that. It's just not my bag. I don't go for the freebies and stuff because it's just I don't know. A lot of people do. A lot of people like to get the bennies and all this stuff, but it's like when I worked as an electrician. I mean, I got paid for the job I did, and when I was done, it was it. You don't have to give me anything else. Well, a lot of veterans are hurting right now. I mean, a lot of people, our families are hurting. People are hurting everywhere. It's a hard time, man. People are struggling. You probably practically got to beg to get any help. You got to help me. I'm freaking hurting. Help me. I'm dying out here. It's kind of how you got to be to get any help these days. You know, seen this guy laying in the friggin' parking lot, like Walmart parking lot, sitting there, just young guy, maybe 25, 30 years old, just laying there in the freaking on the asphalt. People driving by him, he's just laying there. Guy goes up and says, "Hey man, you all right?" And the dude was like, "No, I'm not. Help! I'm not all right." Big cars trying to run you over and shit. I mean, it's bad, man. You know the worst of the damn little old ladies, man. I sit there and watch some of these people driving around. They got the biggest scowl on their face, you know. Like, I gotta get to church, god damn it. It's just, it really kind of makes you, you know, really wonder about this weird ass society. Like, what do people actually believe in? I believe that there's a creator, there's a higher power, and there's a reason why you're here. I mean, it may not be something big. Maybe it's just like to help some old lady cross the street. Or maybe it's to tell somebody they look good today, or just, you know, ask somebody how they're doing. I don't think there's any there's no big reason for us being here. We don't really do anything to this world but mess it up. You know, we mess it up with building all the time. Yeah, I mean, I was part of that. I mean, I used to work as an electrician, so I know. But I don't think that there's any big end game. Especially you get to my age and you've already been through the ringer, and you know, you're just hoping you can stay alive for a few more years. Anyway, a lot of my generation, old school, you know, grew up in the 70s and 80s. All our, you know, so-called, you know, musical idols and stuff, like, you know, David Bowie, you know, Van Halen, Eddie Lee Roth, or well, Eddie Van Halen, not David Lee Roth, Eddie Van Halen. Kiss, old school, bands, the Motley Crue, Pantera, Whitesnake, even Bon Jovi. I mean, all of us are getting old. We're like, we're like in our 60s now. But generation back in the 80s, I mean, the party was out of this world. It was just. I tell stories about back in the 80s of just working at pizza places, drugs everywhere. Just 7-Eleven, working at 7-Eleven, it's just 24-hour party, just drugs in and out, people just coming in, eating the nachos, chili cheese. It was just like, nobody cared. This is out in California. So, I mean, I've had my fill, and even being out here, I mean, you can take the person out of the place, you can't take the place out of the person. But I've definitely slowed down a lot. Yeah, you got like, Eddie Van Halen died. A lot of other people have died, and so if you hate on baby boomers, I mean, we're all marching to the end, and yeah, we're like, full, or my generation's big time consumerism, materialism, big time. I never really had a whole lot, so a lot of times I was just trying to find a place to live, find a place to hide out, get something to eat, food lines, whatever. Yeah. So, playing this Ultimate Fishing Simulator. They had Ultimate Fishing Simulator 2 out. That's a pretty good game too. I mean, if you're into these simulator games, even racing simulators, I like racing simulators because they're pretty repetitive and not too. You don't have to do a whole lot. You don't have to think. You can just kind of zone out. Same with this one, like Ultimate Fishing Simulator 1 is basically just, just what you're seeing. It's just grinding on these fish. Then you just try to climb the leaderboard. And that's about it, really. So, hopefully, this will be a good summer. I don't know. I'm hoping. Maybe it'll be a good summer. Go out and do some fishing. Maybe do some kayaking this summer if I'm lucky. My health stays all right. Get past 60 years old, anything can happen. There ain't nobody there to pick you up. But even like, I seen that video of this guy just sitting there in the street. The guy's like, can we help you? He's like, yeah. He's like, you need help? He's like, yeah. He's like, you alright? No, I'm not. Help, I need help. And, the world, people in the world are unforgiving. It's just dog eat dog. A lot of good people in the world, a lot of good people that are having hard times, that still have that old empathy for other people and the understanding that life is not banana splits. So that's all I gotta say about that. I'm up on the leaderboard at the Ultimate Fishing, up to number 34 on the list. I think about 3,000 people on this board, so I'm at number 34, which isn't too bad. But then I'm a level 16 on this game, so got 15,000 in the bank on here. Yeah. All right, thanks for watching my video, and you like, subscribe. Um, yeah. All right, have a good one.